Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening from wherever in the world you are tuning in from, and welcome to the Gaia Street Circuit here in Macau for the 5th round of the RF2 Asia GP3 series. The Macau Peninsula is the scene for today's feature and sprint race, and for our drivers today this is the equivalent of Monaco. The circuit consists of long straights, tight corners, and features the characteristics of a typical street circuit: narrow, bumpy, and, of course, limited overtaking opportunities. There are, however, two special features that is distinct to Macau and can rarely be found in other street circuits. This includes the variation in altitude, which is between 30 to 32 meters between the highest and lowest points of the circuit, and of course that ultra-long main straight that allows these drivers to reach top speeds of in excess of 260 to 270 kilometers an hour in these Formula 3 cars. As a result, the circuit is recognized as one of the most challenging circuits in the world, in terms of both driving and tuning, as cars have to maintain competitive speeds to overcome the twisty corners and long straights, the hill climbing nature of the Macau street circuit. It has of course been quite competitive at the top of the timesheets throughout practice, with Aaron Taruna setting the race pace, being the only driver to break into the sub 2 minutes, posting a 1 minute 59, whilst both Michael Nizio from Rapid Racing and Alexis Clapano from ANBU following quite closely behind. We are certainly set for an enthralling qualifying session between these top drivers, so do stay tuned as we bring you all the action live from qualifying and the race here on YouTube and Twitch. And without further ado, let's head onto the track, where the track has just opened recently for the beginning of the qualifying session. All the drivers are out on track as we're going to have a look at Tony Jansen in the Fair Racing team number 32. Lovely livery. I do very much love the Fair Racing team's livery. Let's scroll through the drivers. We have Chris Shire here, who's shown some consistent pace throughout the last few rounds, of course. And Jason back as well in the Coca-Cola livery. Oh, we had a huge accident there just behind, which shows you just how tight and twisty this circuit really is. Let's watch Arvin Taruna here as he makes his way through the circuit's tight and twisting areas, setting purple sectors, but Paul Holt has actually set the purple middle sector. Let's see what Arvin Taruna can do. As Michael Nizio now sets the best middle sector, with Aaron Taruna just slightly bit behind here. So we're going to be quite interested to see how this beginning of qualifying pans out. We do have Paul Holtz going to the top of the timesheets with a 202.223. However, Michael Nizio is very rapid in sector 2 and will probably go to the top of the timesheets. No, he doesn't. He has a poor final sector. A very poor final sector, and only managed a 202.4, but Arvin Taruna flies through with a 2 minute 7, as I've just lost my live timing. So this is awesome. I love when technical failures annoy you, but it's okay, we have it back. returned, sorting out our technical issues, but we're back. And we come back with Alexis Clopano setting the pace now, 2:004. Sorry, a 2 minute .4. We'll get it right one day. Let's scroll through some of the other drivers here. So we're on Arwen Taruna currently. We're going to look here at Marco Nizio, who's in a rapid racing number 13 car. Just going to have a look. Alexis Clopano is setting purple sectors yet again. And he's just actually escaped. Let's have a look here at Michael Nizio gets very close to the wall and does actually hit it, so very unlucky. And you can see just how tight these circuits are, and these GP3 cars are very difficult to turn, especially in the turn, the big hairpin in Sector 2, just before Sector 3 begins. As you can see here, traffic is also a huge issue. So Daniel Vidamari has shown some good pace recently, especially consistency in the race. Just right on board as he gets through the bumps and the twisty sections. Just really shows how tight and narrow the circuit is, as he just touches the wall, and touches the wall there as well. With these lack of downforce GP3 cars in comparison to Formula 2 or Formula 1 cars, you can imagine just how difficult it is. As you come up, it's very tight, you just look like you're going straight into the wall, but magically you're just able to turn. And now we watch as you're trying to go as fast as you can through these parts, and then just all of a sudden this huge hairpin just pops out of nowhere. You think you've got all the space in the world, but look how far he has to turn just to get through the hairpin. Go back on board with Arwen Taruna as was setting purple sectors, but has obviously escaped. As we can see there, Clopano heading into the tight, twisty hairpin as well. We'll follow our lap on board here with Clopano. So as you can see, this is the back straight, coming into a lovely, fast right-hander. Absolutely amazing to drive that, especially in VR. But here we go, a lap. There's Alexis Clopano, the current pole sitter. You can see his speeds here, tremendous, 290 kilometers an hour, threading the needle through turn 2. High braking between 100 meters and 50, and just throwing the car into the tight right-hander. It's turn 5 to go. We can see traffic getting out of the way there. There's Tony Jansen. Sets a personal best of 2025. You hear big crashing noises in the background. But what do you expect from this very tight street circuit? Clopano just touches the wall. Absolutely lovely through the fast chicanes and S's. This car just looks like it's got absolutely immense grip. Throws the car over the bumps. Again, that right-hander. Losing the rear a bit of oversteer. Now into the fast lefts. It's very discerning when you're driving here. Coming into this section, you can see there's traffic ahead. He goes right out wide again. You can see the brakes are on fire there, running at over 1,000 centigrade. This heavy braking as well is another key factor of this track. He's going to get a lovely strip seat there. Slipstream, there we go, we got it right. From Jason back here ahead. He's going to get a very nice slipstream, in fact. What kind of lap time does he come through with? doesn't improve in his time, only just doesn't improve, of course. We might come back with him later as he seems to be on his second run. I have a look at Owen Taruna here on the Vortex Sim Sport, number 20. 3/10 off the pace. And just see how hard these guys push. And you can see the DRS flap there being open. These cars do have DRS, of course, and you can use it wherever you want in the track. It's up to you. It is a little bit dangerous, of course, going through the ring and through the turns. But as he runs very wide, maybe just a bit of a lag moment for me. As he touches that wall, definitely touches the wall. A lovely Vortex car, and he set the fastest first sector, but we've also got Michael Nizio on a hot run. Let's see what he can do. Does he take it up to the pole position? Yes, he does. A 2:02 2. As we said at the beginning, it's going to be a close qualifying session, and Michael Nizio does put it on provisional pole right now. Very lovely section for sector 2. No one's matched him yet, but the closest I can get is Alexis Capano. He's into sector 3 now. Getting as wide as you can. It opens up the DRS as soon as possible. And does a 59.8. Owen Taruna. Yeah, Owen Taruna just did a 59.8 while we're not watching, but Alexis Capano has just gone very, very slightly quicker on a 59.86. This is an immensely close battle between the top 3 here, covered by 0.4 of a second between Capano and Nizio, but Taruna extremely close to Capano, only 1,100th, 1600ths. There we go. We got it. 1600ths difference between the two. Incredible. We'll have a look at some of the other drivers, so we're not stuck too much on the top 3. Mada Endika in the Marapi Motorsport, number 999, has yet to set a time. Chris Payne has set a time, but I don't think it's been his best time, as he does lock his brakes, and I'm going to guess he's going to retire that car. Yes, he does. Jason Back is not currently on the circuit, having a bit of trouble there. 2:12 is his best time so far. Chris Shire in the Dirty Wheelo Racing, number 96. Lovely Lotus inspired livery. Nice dark green, one of my favourite colours on the car. Seems to be having a little bit of a grip problem as well, but is 4.7 seconds off the pace. Currently on a 2:04. Setting a green first sector, and a semi-okay second sector, so we'll see how we go. As Nizio has come back out for another lap. Daniel Vitamari is just sitting there in 4th place on a 2:01, so we can keep in mind that he might be able to put in a hot lap towards the end of qualifying. As this is actually the end of qualifying, because my times are not coming up, but we do have Alexis Capano on pole position with a 1:59.863. Owen Taruna extremely close at the end of qualifying with a 1:59.88, incredibly close, with Michael Nizio just coming up in 3rd. Just short on a 2:02. Daniel Vitamari is still on a run, so we'll try and get to him. as he will be the last driver to cross the line. He's setting green first and second sector. Can he improve and potentially take out Mizio for the team RSI number 10? Last corner now. Slams down the throttle. DRS wide open. Can he improve? No, he cannot. That is unfortunate. Very, very close. Qualifying there will round out. Alexis Clapano in pole position. Separated in second by 0.016. Alwin Torino extremely close. Not even the time it would take for me to say hello. That's how close they are. Michael Nizio in third place, also very close. One to watch in the race, of course. 0.4 off the qualifying pole position time. Daniel Vitamari there in fourth place, 201.2. Paul Holt as well, coming in 201.9. And I just lost the times. So we're just going to take a quick break while we're in warm-up. We'll be back for the start of the Macau Grand Prix. And welcome back to the RF2 Asia GP3 series, brought to you here from round 5 at the Gaia Street Circuit here in Macau. We're just heading into the formation lap now, so let's bring you the live coverage from the RF2 Asia GP3 feature race, which is 16 laps. For my lack of technical skills. We'll start that again, shall we? Turns out I was just talking to myself, so we'll try it again. In pole position is Alexis Copano, setting very blistering pace, of course, but was extremely closely followed by second place man Owen Taruna at 0.016 from the grid. He starts second, and in third place as well, Michael Nizio is in the rapid racing number 13 car, who was 0.4 seconds off pole position. We'll go to Daniel Vidamari here for Team RSI, the number 10, starting in 4th position. A lovely, nice place to start here at Gaia Street Circuit of Macau. You can use those long straights to potentially pull a move on Nizio or Taruna, even if he gets the decent run for Copano as well by the end of the second turn before the hard braking. P5 is Tony Jansen for the Fair Racing team at number 32. Chris Shire starts in 6th position for Dirty Guilo Racing, the number 96. Loving the green livery, to be honest. And of course, Jason back, starting in 7th position for the Coca-Cola back racing team. It's the number 86. Chris Payne, if we can get to him. There he is. He's driving very slowly. I wonder if he's got an issue or he's just... Oh no, we're in the hairpin, of course, so a bit tight. He does unfortunately touch the wall. It just shows how tight the track really is. Chris Payne starting in 8th position. And of course we have Mada Andika for Merapi Motorsport, the number 999. Riding out the 9-car strong grid here at RF2 Asia GP3 series for round 5. If you would like to join, of course, just search us up on the internet. We have a website and of course a link to the Discord where you can join. We also run an endurance series. But here we go. Let's watch pole sitter